You got no right coming to my room. This here is my room.
I ain't doing nothing. I just come here to see my puppy, and I see your light.
Well, I got a right to have a light. You go on, get out of my room. I ain't wanted in the bunkhouse, and you ain't wanted in my room.
Why do you want it?
Because I'm black. They play cards in there, but I can't play because I'm black. They say I stink. Well, I'll tell you, y'all stink to me.
Everybody went into town. Slim and George and everybody. George says I gotta stay here and not get in any trouble. I seen your light.
Well, what do you want?
Nothing. I seen your light. I thought I could just come in and sit.
Well, I don't know what you're doing in the barn anyway. You ain't no Skinner. There's no call for a bucker to come into the barn at all.
The pup. I come to see my pup.
Well, go see your pup then. Don't come in a place where you're not wanted.
I looked at him a little. Slim says I ain't to pet him very much.
Well, you've been taking him out of the nest all the time. I wonder the old lady don't move him someplace else.
Oh, she doesn't care. She lets me. I'll go on Candy. He just sits in the bunkhouse sharpening his pencil and sharpening his.
Figuring? What's Candy figuring about?
No. It ain't no lie. We're gonna do it. Get a little place. Live on a fat of land. The rabbits we're gonna get, and I get to tend to them. Cut grass, give them water, and like that. It ain't no lie. We're gonna do it. Get a little place and live off the fat of the land. George won't do nothing like that. George is careful. He won't get hurt. He ain't never been hurt, 'cause he's careful.
Well, just suppose you don't come back. What will you do then?
I don't know. Say, what you doing anyway? George, this ain't true. George ain't got hurt.
They will take you to the booby hatch.
Who hurt George?
I was just supposing.
What are you supposing for? Ain't nobody going to suppose. No hurt to George.
Maybe you can see now. You got George.
George gonna come back. Maybe George come back already. Maybe I better go see.
I didn't mean to scare you. He'll come back. I was talking about myself.
George won't go away and leave me. I know George won't do that.
I remember my old man's chicken ranch.
George says we're gonna have alfalfa for the rabbits.
What rabbits?
Oh, sorry.
What?
Talking about.
What rabbits?
We're gonna have rabbits and a berry patch.
You're nuts.
We're two U.S. George.
I've seen hundreds of them. They never get to land. It's all in their heads. Someone's in the doorway. Is that you, Slim?
Someone in the town say, you seen Lenny?
You mean the big guy?
Yeah, seen him around your place?
He's in here. He's in here. You can come on in if you want.
I don't know, of course, if you want me to.
Come on in.
This is a nice, cozy place you got here. Must be nice to have a room all to yourself this way.
Sure.
So look at this guy I ever seen.
What?
What?
Guys don't come around color man's room much. Only Slim and the boss.
This is the guy I ever seen. I figured out we can make money on them rabbits if we go about it right.
You guys are just kidding yourself.
But we are. George says we are. Got all the money right now.
Yeah, and where's George now? In town. Yeah, and where's George now? In town. I've seen too many guys. All want it, but they all got it in their head.
Sure they all want it. Everybody wants a little bit of land. Not much. Just something that'll hit. Something he can live on and there couldn't be nobody to throw him off of it. I never had none. I planted crops and when I harvested them, none of it was my harvest. But we're gonna do it. Now, make no mistake about that. George ain't got the money in town. That money's in the bank. Me and Lenny and George, we're gonna have a room to ourselves. We're gonna have a dog and rabbits and chickens. We're gonna have green corn, maybe a cow or a goat.
You say you got the money?
Almost all of it, just a little more. Have it all in 1 month. George got the land all picked out too.
I've never seen a guy really do it. Say, if you guys ever need any hand, I'm here.
I'll go Candy. He just sits in the bunkhouse sharpening his pencil and sharpening his.
Figuring, what's Candy figuring about?
No.
I was born on a chicken ranch.
You said about them rabbits?
So I figured it out. We can have